Morning, YouTubers. Got a beautiful day here in southern Ohio. Good as it's gonna get. Back on the sawmill. We got the battery hold down on it. If you can see that. Terrible cameraman. Got the water bottle made. It's a 2-gallon hydraulic jug with it's got a valve stem in it. Just drilled it, put a valve stem through it, and then hook this to it. Runs down here, and there's your little valve. And this was on the mill. This little piece here was on the mill when I got it. I added from here up and obviously a new pipe or new line. Built that log clamp and kind of rebuilt that log clamp. Moved the hood, and got a little fire going. Looks like you can see it smoking up. Put that out. But started building this one. Got it built. Just working on these finger cutters here. But that was when we did the initial test run. That was one of the problems. These old log clamps they had here were not sufficient, and that one there kind of works, but it works okay when you get a cant, but there's not enough travel on it whenever you have bark on it to really clamp. This one here was similar. It had a little cam there that tightens this up. As you turn it, I don't know if you can see it move, pushes that over, which tightens it. I obviously added some weld to it. Need to grind that down, but also put this bolt on it. It was only this long. It had a little nub sticking out, so I extended it and put one of these, and we'll sharpen that bolt and deburr that T-handle. So those three should work well, and that one there will still be okay. It's not the best. Put a snatch block on each side of this. So now the cable comes from up there down to the snatch block, and then back over to a pipe. And I don't know why, but that stupid looking thing they got up there on the front of this mill, I can't wait to cut that off of there. But until I had something rigid to hold it from side to side, I was afraid to cut it off. So now that I got that piece of pipe up there, that thing's getting ready to get cut off here in just a little while. And I think I'm going to put, and it's going to look funny, and I really don't give a damn, but I'm going to put about a 10 or 12 inch extension on that and put a couple 2x4s across it, or 1x, and attach a couple pieces of roofing metal to that. I don't like water getting on my engine, on my fuel tank, on any of it. So this thing's going to set outside, so I think I'll build a self-contained roof to go over that, and probably make it about 6 foot by 6 foot or so, plenty of overhang. And then when I'm storing this thing, I think I'm going to make it where I can run the engine up, or the saw head up, and drill a couple holes in this where I can pin it so all the weight's not sitting on the winch, and run it clear up against the roof almost, and I'll keep some of the weather off of the thing. Anyway, also we're going to put an axle under it. It had this deal here. Pretty smart if you're just going to move it around on the farm or something. And the guy that originally had this, I guess, was an Amish fella, so had that steel wheel on each side, and they just slide in this tube, and you pull a pin when you get it where you're going, put it up on the jacks, and you pull that off. Well, that'd be awesome, and it's a good idea if you had a way, you know, to travel overland with it, besides just around on the farm. I want to take that out on the road and move it, you know, 20-30 miles. That steel wheel stuff ain't gonna get it. So I'm gonna cut a bunch of that off, and just been like here, this weld, I should have took a picture of that weld. Probably did in a previous video. It was well, there wasn't a weld there, it was blowed holes. Just I mean, some of the welding on this thing is some of the worst I've ever seen. Mine's not the best, but this other here was a whole different level. But anyway, we'll put a modern style axle on the front or on the back here, probably right about there, I would say, probably about where that's at. And then this extension, I think I'm going to make it permanent. I don't see any reason why to make that where you can put it on and take it off. I think they did that. I don't know why they did it, but I think it helped load and unload it without that being on there. I know when we loaded it, we had some issue, but I put it on that 21-foot trailer of mine. And anyway, we had problems dragging, and but if you put a modern axle under it, you should never have to trailer it, really. So anyway, I think that's got you caught up. The thing is level, the blade's level right now, and I'd want to cut a couple boards and maybe make a few adjustments, but I think it would do a pretty good job. This is some of the cedar we cut the other day. Doesn't do a bad job. So there's a stack of boards. It was in the previous video, I'm sure. Anyway, gonna start doing some bracing. I said in the other video that this thing, you can feel it flexing, and so we're gonna do a couple corner braces here and there. And I don't want to make it where it's hard to service this engine or remove this engine or whatever, so probably do a couple gussets in these corners. Maybe I was gonna do a full X brace, but then if you ever need to work on that engine, you know, you got a problem. So we'll probably put a corner gusset up there, same thing up there, and here, I don't know how big a one we'll put, but we'll try and get some rigidity out of this thing. And I think it'll make a better cut in the long run. You cut better lumber. Then we're gonna put a roof on it. And you know, you got that electrical box there for the winch. You got your switch box for the engine, all that stuff. You know, I'm sure it would survive for a while outdoors, but just don't want to let it get ruined any faster than it has to be. So that's what we're working on today. I've got allergies like hell, and went from a sinus infection straight to allergies. So I don't know how much I'll get done, but when I get anything done, I'll send you a video. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you can. And if you got allergies, God love you. I know what you're going through. So have a good day.